Hi, third grade. So here we are now checking out our experiment where we're comparing food. We have potato versus lettuce. Okay, so we had put 10 worms in here. I made sure the soil was moist before I put the food, potatoes on one side, lettuce on the other, and nothing in the middle, but that's where I put the worms so they could decide. And we've left it for a day. Now we're going to take a look. So I'm digging through here. Oh, someone's calling me in the middle of class, actually just texting me. Anyway, I ignore it just like I do in regular class. Because you guys are more important. You are. Even in this virtual setting, you are more important. Anyway, I don't see any. Oh, there's one. He's trying to get away. Okay, I found one in the potatoes. Okay, I'm having a little too much fun digging into worms. So if you're setting up one of these experiments at home, awesome. And if you're not, just enjoy the videos of me digging in with the worms. But we should be gathering our data, and I'm going to pull out my journal really quick, try not to get it too messy. Now, my data is set up to, my journal is set up to collect data from several experiments. You're just doing one. You don't need to collect the data for all of these, just one. Okay, so I only found one worm in the potatoes. I'm now going to look where there's no food. Ugh. Wow, okay, I've got 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's scoop again. I've got my cat over here. Think he's gonna help? I don't know if he's gonna help or be part of a mess. Are you gonna help? You just checking it out? You wanna see what I'm doing? Yeah? Are you gonna help me? Or are you gonna make a mess? What are you doing? Gonna help me find the worms? Baba. His name is Tigger. Okay, I found 3 where there was no food. And let's check over by the lettuce now. Got 1, 2, 3, 'kay, so I feel like I'm missing some. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I'm missing at least 2 because I put 10 worms in here. So the other thing I'm just thinking is, the fact that I still have some in the middle, hadn't gone to any food, has me think I could have set this experiment up differently. I could have waited 3 days of not giving them food at all, then put in the worms and seen how they reacted, see if they chose one food over another. It's another way of setting up the experiment. So right now, I just don't feel this is conclusive. Are you enjoying it? You're eating it? I don't feel this is conclusive, but I'm not going to throw out the experiment. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set the worms right back where they were. So I had 2 over by the potatoes. I had 3 in the middle. And I had, I think it was 4 over by the lettuce. So I'm going to put them back, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to check again 2 days from now. So we'll have data in our journal for 1 day after setup and 3 days after we set it up. So day 1 and day 3. Reason we're doing that is so that we can have something a little more conclusive. We'll see if there's any difference with this. So don't get rid of the experiment. Let's just keep it going a little bit longer, see if we get different data. And that's what science is. Okay, a little bit of trial and error. We just see what happens. Hey guys, so here we are, day 3. Wow, that went fast. For you, the video just kept playing. Anyway, we've got potatoes on one side and lettuce on the other. Hopefully I have it set up the same way. If not, keep track of the data the right way. And talking about data, you should be maintaining your science journal. I only took out some pages, so I'm only getting a few messy. But I wrote right on my observation page, the results did not seem conclusive after 1 day, So the worms were checked on again after 3 days, but I maintained the data for day 1 and day 3 to see if there were any changes and if it really means anything. Did waiting a few more days really make a difference? Let's see. Now it's kind of boring to watch me dig through this, so the video will fast forward, but I will always slow it down to share the data with you. Of course, I slow down too whenever it looks like my cat's going to get involved with things. Okay, so I found over by the lettuce 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. By the potatoes, just 1. And 1, 2, 3 where there was no food. Okay, so mark that down in your journal. I'll actually hold this up really quick to show you too. Okay. So again, this is just data right now. We're not saying any results. We now have to sit down and look at the information we have. Does it mean anything? What does it tell us? Does it tell us we've got to set up a totally different experiment? It didn't really tell us anything. Those are all things we're going to discuss, but I want you to pre-think it on Monday, April 27th. I'm going to try to set up a Google Meet for all of us to discuss. So I've got a different time set up for each class. Check that out Monday, April 27th.